are back.
And full effect.
Yes.
So, I'm Mercy.
And I'm Grace.
You know, when we had our show on podcast and our faces weren't shown, we used to be running around. Y'all didn't even know.
Yeah.
They didn't even know.
But they're going to see some of that.
Now you're going to see how we run around.
Yes.
And we grab stuff. And this time, we're a little bit older, but wiser. And we wear glasses.
That's why we got the silver hair we're rocking right now. It's called wisdom.
Right. Don't come back. Okay. So, last episode we were talking about like all the things that we're getting ready to do. Like, it's brand new now. As far as, you know, we have a crew now. We're on YouTube. And of course I got somebody who asked, that, you know, they only saw a few of our shows.
Okay.
It's like 1, 2, maybe 5, 6 shows, you know, on YouTube. You know, where are all of our shows? You guys had 30. I'm missing one. It's called Hoodwinked.
Oh, you're talking about
we lost some of our shows. Copyright.
Yeah.
It's almost like doing music.
Yeah.
When you share your beautiful voice with the world,
right,
you better get it copyright. Because
we didn't anticipate that this would even become anything, right? So we were just kind of doing this for fun. It was helping us get through the struggles that was happening in our own personal lives, you know. So
we didn't know y'all was going to listen,
right? And so all those 30 shows were captured, right? But we used a platform that was licensed, and they have the rights to
all of our stuff, y'all. They have the rights to all of our podcasts. Yeah. We have to pay them to get our scripts.
To get the stuff we did.
We said it.
That's
funny. We got to pay y'all for it.
That's interesting.
So you have to be very careful in this world of podcastism.
Yes.
Is that a word?
I don't know. Well, we can Google it and see.
But yeah. So with that being said, they'll have to go back on blog. I don't even know how to say
Blog Talk Radio. If they want to hear all 30 episodes. If you want to hear all 30
episodes. It's, but we have the best selling ones. So, you know, you can still get them.
There's 6 on YouTube.
Yeah, there's 6 on YouTube.
And then we have a couple on Apple iTunes as well.
Right. We still got those. Yeah. And they're pretty much our number 1 shows. Yeah. And I wanted to get that out of the way because it was a question that was asked. And before I forget,
let's address it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure we did that. And it's time for the word of the day.
Let's try word of the week.
Oh, the week. Yes, week. Because you're not going to see us every day.
Every week.
Yeah. But then, you know what? But if you want to build your vocabulary
daily,
you need to do it daily. Yes.
I love it.
That's what we did.
So what's our word?
Okay. So yesterday I didn't give the meaning.
The definition.
Okay, I don't have it.
Okay.
But this one I have.
Okay.
This one is troll. You are a troll. Not the little trolls that walk around. You're trolling when you're in other people's business.
But isn't it the same thing? The troll isn't that what he was all about?
He was on the bridge trolling. But if you call a troll ladies, that means you shouldn't be on his Instagram and liking all his pages. That's sick. If you're not with each other, leave them alone. Ooh. That's called trolling. So in a sentence is quit trolling.
Yes. Oh, she said in a sentence, y'all. If you just in case you didn't know how to use it in the sentence,
right.
She got
girl, quit trolling him because he don't want you.
That hurt.
In a sentence. I know it did. That did hurt. But you gotta. Let me tell you something.
It hurt my feelings.
I know. It hurt mine. But you gotta let it go. You gotta move on.
Yeah.
Quit trolling. Quit trolling.
That was good.
Isn't that good?
I like that.
I know. Tomorrow I have a new one. Or no, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Next week I'm gonna have a good one.
Next week, yeah.
It's going to be all about building us up.
Oh, yeah.
Quit trolling.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. So I didn't do this last week. And that was basically telling where you can find us.
Okay.
So we have a website, thegraceandmercyshow.com. As thegraceandmercyshow.com.
That's it.
Yes, that's it. You can find so much. We have so much. We have merchandise you can buy, cups. We're going to start putting that merchandise on our show. because we're going to start journaling.
Yeah.
Journaling time. All of
we
us
should
need
give
to
them
journal.
assignments. We're going to have some homework assignments.
Homework assignments.
It's called self-development.
And this is not just for ladies. This is for men too. Y'all need to journal too.
Yes.
Journaling is it's good for the soul.
Yeah. It's a form of self-care.
Yes, definitely. And that's why we're doing the merchandise. So we have mugs, little notebooks, shirts, you name it. We have it all on.
And we kind of old school when it comes to journaling, but there's all kind of things that people can do to still capture their thoughts, right? Absolutely. You can still use like the voice to text or the voice recorder in your phone. So we want to just encourage people that when you are dealing with issues that how you get it out. Mm-hmm. We say to write. Men don't like to write, but they'll talk.
They rather
and they may talk to themselves.
Yeah.
So that might be a good thing for them is to record their thoughts that way to help them process if writing doesn't work. Because some people don't like to write or they don't feel like they can.
But it's a good way of letting them see themselves.
Oh yeah, that self-reflection point ain't no joke.
Yeah, and that was a show we did too. We actually did a show on that. So really excited about that. So that is our website. We're also where we get all of our questions and things of that nature is from our email address. Do not email us on the old email.
Okay, I thought you were saying do not email us. No mess. That's what I was like. Here we go.
And no mess either. I'm famous
send me
for
your
that.
Mess. Send us to your mess. We want to work through the mess.
It was a lot of mess that we got. Y'all sending a lot. Well, now we don't use that old email. Uh-huh. So if you send it there and you're like mad because we're not answering you, it's because we don't have it.
We don't have that one.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
And it's the Grace and Mercy Show at gmail.com.
Just in case.
Yeah. I know, but you remember we were Yahoo. Yahoo is played, everybody.
We just catching up. I know they looking at us like, you know what?
We are just catching up.
I'm telling you, we've been like hibernating. We have been. Yeah. So we have not kind of been in touch because we've been processing through some other things.
Right.
So we're catching up too.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's good.
So that was, what did I just say? Oh, and then it was Facebook. You guys still are on our Facebook.
Yep. That's still there.
Still there.
Just rebranded,
upgraded. We have a new kind of feel. We have PRs now. Mm-hmm. It's public relations in case you didn't know. I had to look it up.
Just like, what does that initial mean?
You're so crazy. Yes. So we have that, and so that's what's bringing us out, branding us.
Yes.
Things of that nature. So we're real excited about that. So we still have the same Facebook, and now back in the day we didn't have Instagram.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as Instagram.
That's right. That is funny.
Yes. I did not know that. I had to look it up. I was like, oh, no, we didn't have Instagram.
It wasn't then. Oh, it was just Facebook.
It was just
Facebook.
It
was barely on Facebook. That was all new.
Yes.
It was really all about iTunes and
everything. So now we're on Instagram. So, and again, it's the Grace and Mercy Show.
Yes.
On Instagram.
Rebranded. Rebirthed.
Rebranded. So we're getting out there.
It's going to be hot, y'all. It's going to be hot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So super excited.
What about, don't forget about T. Renee.
Yes.
We missed her last time. I want to make sure we bring her up.
If you go on our website, you guys, we also had books of the day, and we usually have authors here. And on several of our shows, one of our shows, we were crying. Me and you were like, on the ground.
We needed some help that episode.
Yeah, that one's a good one. I recommend everyone to go to that because it talks a lot about dealing with our own self-demons, trauma in your childhood, and then you bringing it out.
How it reflects and how it shows up in your adulthood.
Yes.
And you're wondering why you're acting crazy in your adulthood. Right. And it's really stemming from your childhood trauma.
Exactly.
So.
And that kind of brought, us kind of a cleansing, because then we're like, oh my God, because we didn't realize what was in us.
Right.
And what we were going through. And I was like, wow, it was definitely powerful.
Yeah.
And so that was just one of the books that we read and then had the author here. But we had another one. It's called Neighborhood Candy.
Ooh. I wish we had the book because then we could show
them.
Because when I saw the title of the book, I was like,
we had the book in our hands. And we were like, ooh, y'all got to see it. But it was a very good book, and it was raw and uncut like us.
It was so raw. And Uncut, she told her story.
About
she was the neighborhood candy. And she told her story. Who gonna tell the truth about being the neighborhood candy? People don't do that. Mm-hmm. They wanna get saved, change their life, and not mm-hmm. talk about what they went through. Mm-hmm. Right? But she put it out there to let us know, let us see
what
how she transformed her life, mm-hmm. how she went from being candy to be that sounds funny, but you know what I'm saying. She went from being however she was being used in the community, in the neighborhood,
right,
to becoming an author.
A writer, things of that nature. It wasn't directly about her, but it had a lot of her story involved.
Sure. Yeah.
But the ending, like you said, was the transformation.
Yeah.
And it wasn't missionary candy or nothing like that, y'all, because I know how y'all be like, oh, she a pastor? No.
I don't even know what missionary candy is.
I don't know, but that's what they be saying. They're like, oh, did she change her life around and became a pastor?
Oh, God.
No, she did not.
I see.
She turned her life around and made, great strides.
Yeah.
Well, reason why we were going to have her on our show, and she passed away.
She did.
She passed away 45.
45 years old.
I'm telling her age, but I ain't telling mine. But yeah.
Yeah.
And what got us about it was like we were just talking to you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just talking to you. You never know what happens. You don't
know.
See, no one knows your end date.
No time. Only one person knows your time. Only one.
And he ain't down here.
No.
And he ain't going to tell you.
But if you're in a communication with him.
Amen.
I can't tell you because I ain't been there, but you at least kind of have an idea what's to come.
Right.
You're not surprised, right, by early life being cut short. You kind of know the walk you're going. You expect it through that walk because he says in his word he's going to protect us. So we know that that covering is going to be there as we walk through this life because this life it ain't nothing to be played with. This is not a game. And people approach life like it's a game, and it's really not a game. We have to remember that we on the scene because he put us on the scene. Mm-hmm. We're not on the scene because humans made it this way. God put us here in his program. So we have
not by
to,
mistake.
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, so it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was, and it's young people, because how our young people, because we got, young people.
Babies.
In our family. And they all think, they invincible, like, nothing's going to happen to me. I'm going to just, I can walk through bullets.
Yeah.
Be fine. No, you cannot. But how she passed away was she got sick.
Yeah.
Blood clot. And we living in a time, with the pandemic and the virus.
So much stuff is going on.
So much.
And I was just in the hospital.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
And I'm telling you, you told me that had I not went to the emergency room, that I was covered in grace because, of the situation I was facing, dealing with high blood pressure, not taking care of myself at the time. Yeah. Ended up with a nosebleed. Mm-hmm. Remember, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
Went to the emergency room. Blood pressure was 225 over 174.
That's high, y'all.
That's high.
That's high.
That's high.
Like, and it's a silent killer.
It is a silent killer.
Our black women. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about our black women. Mm-hmm. It's a silent killer, y'all. You with this high blood pressure and all this salt intake.
Yes.
You need to worry.
And don't let a doctor tell you that it's not what you're eating or that it's not salt. They're not telling you the truth about that. It is in the food, is what we're eating that's keeping us where we are. So I'm just grateful that I didn't end up with the blood clot.
Exactly.
You told me on the phone call, she said, girl, God released that from you so it wouldn't have been, because it could have been.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful that I'm living. I still got breath in my lungs.
Yes. All of us, and the young people too, because like I said, we were just talking to her and you making plans and everything. No plans is promised to you.
No.
So be careful, y'all.
Yes.
So I said that because I told her mom, we actually had a video of her, well, not a video, but her in our podcast before.
We have her voice recorded.
Yeah. We have her voice, you guys.
I think that's going to be so special for her mother. Yeah.
Because she did a really wonderful job on our show. She talked about the transformation of, pretty much a whole into an author.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was very impressed. Her book was phenomenal, and it's a story behind it.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought it was good. It's the ending.
Great testimony.
Great testimony.
And we're going to have more authors, more books that we're going to be supporting, because I think that's going to help us, right? Get better. Feed our mind with information, you know, from different people. Yeah,
we got so many books when we were, you know, first coming out. A lot of people sent our books, and we were looking. I mean, I read your books, you guys, but only certain books would make it. Yeah. I mean, I had 20 books, and I said, I'm not going to read all these books.
I remember. She was like, they want me to read all the... I was like, we have to look through the books first before... Yeah, we have to read them first. Before we will come on and promote your book. Okay, we have to read it.
Right, yeah. So give me a little chance. Yeah. But we do put the books that we do read on our website. Mm-hmm. So if you go on there, you'll see a few of our books that we've read and we like. Mm-hmm. We'll put some more on there, but...
And that we support from a growth perspective.
Absolutely.
Physical, we're going to be talking about health and fitness and spiritual and I can't wait till we talk about business. What a transformation that was.
Yeah.
Corporate America to entrepreneur. That was a trip.
And let me tell you, Grace has done it. She owns some stuff. You own a big gym.
So do you.
Well, mine is a little small consulting.
You always do that.
Now, yours is
Nothing is small.
Gym. But
nothing is small.
The nice thing is that we have our own business.
Yes. And that I can't wait till we talk about business and talk about entrepreneurs and what they've done and their transformation.
Right.
How they, change. Yeah, how they've grown, because it's tough. People think that, going from being an employee or being in corporate America to being an entrepreneur is an easy step. And because I did. I thought, I got God on my side. I could do this.
Right.
Oh, I stepped out. I hit rock bottom right away. My feet, I was like, where's the ground? Where's the ground? I keep falling. Where's the ground? It took a long time before I finally feel like I got my wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's phenomenal, though. Yeah. It's not easy, y'all, to own your own business and all the little twerky little things that go along with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who would have thought you got to get an LLC?
Yeah.
Nobody knows that.
Yeah, all the little, the things that you have to get done. But if you can get through the mental battle.
Right.
Mine was a mental battle that I couldn't do it, or that I was failing, or that I wasn't doing enough.
You got to pay yourself. It's a hustle every day.
Every day.
Hustling. I love that song.
Yeah. It's the truth. Because I didn't have that 2-week paycheck no more. That was a eye opener by itself. I was like, oh, that's right.
Because the company gonna pay you.
Benefits,
all of that.
My 401k, my stock options, all that gone.
Right.
I was like, oh, wow.
Then now you're depending on yourself.
Now I have to become my own investor.
Wow.
And learn how to do my own investing. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be good. I can't wait. I cannot wait till we get there.
Because we want to help folks get into the business. Yeah. And no hold bars. We're going to
talk about it.
Straight to the point, what we've gone through, what not to do, what to do, how to survive in the pandemic. Because we did.
Yeah.
That was hard.
I think I pivoted. I pivoted so many times in the pandemic. I thought the gym was going to get shut. Well, it did get shut down.
Yeah.
But I thought that we were going to go out of business. Wow. I thought we were going to go out of business. Our doors were going to close, and I was going to have to try to figure out what my next move was. But in the middle, before we got shut down sometime 2 months after the closures in March of 2020. I'll never forget it, because we closed our doors on the 18th of March. And I was like, Lord, what are we doing? And he told me to pivot. And when he told me to pivot, I had to go to training.
Right.
So it's just like you have to just be obedient. You got to listen.
Right.
And he gives you the strategy, and he gives you the plans of what to do. Yeah. And I can tell you, it's only been him.
Yeah.
It's only been him that I've survived. Yeah. Business is back open again, which is great. I'm a day trader too. All kind of great stuff is happening, so it's just like, I got through it. You have to get through it first. You got to get through it.
You get into that. And I hate to say it's a spiritual thing, but it is.
It is.
When you get on that same level with God, I mean, he'll give you that ram in the bush. Like, it's always going to be like, I got that plan.
Yeah.
B. Like, this one door shuts,
another door opens.
I promise you that's the truth.
Yes.
And that's how it works for me too.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about just straight up businesses and things like that.
That's going to be fun.
And we're going to have some folks on our show that own businesses.
Yes. That's what we want to talk to.
And have done it all, through their business.
And I want to see everybody.
Yes.
It don't matter what kind of business they own. I want to hear about their experience, what they do.
Yes.
What happened? How'd you recover? How'd you survive? What did you do?
Yes.
How do you feel?
About all of it.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because you say that. This particular person that's coming on for her business, it was all beauty. It was something, it was blading, microblading. Like, how are you doing it with? She did it.
Oh.
And, took advantage of the different things that were coming our way, the PPP loan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I have, another person that took the PP loan and made it a multi-million dollar.
Open a couple stores, right?
Couple stores. Yeah. So, we have a lot.
It's like, how do you leverage grant opportunities? Oh, let me slow down, see, because I can talk business all day.
All day.
I can talk money all day.
You are in the right place, y'all, because we've done it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the next thing. Oh yeah, I gotta keep it. I have my book. I have my book ready to go of everything we have to do. So, the other thing is somebody asked us about Foolproof.
Oh, back to the name.
Back to our name. Why are y'all so interested in our names? But how did we get to Foolproof?
Yeah. The Grace and Mercy Show.
Foolproof Entertainment. Yeah. The Grace and Mercy Show.
Yeah. You tell them.
We don't want to be a fool. And we foolproof.
I love it. We just don't want to, we're not going to be a fool.
We were, I think we were, was I married? Yeah, I was married. Yeah. And sometimes, we go through different things, us women, and we don't want to look like a fool.
Exactly.
Well, when we go through stuff.
It don't matter what it is, what you go through.
Don't matter what it is.
We don't want to be embarrassed by the situation that we're facing.
Don't embarrass me like our kids.
Yeah, don't embarrass me. Don't get up out on these streets and be acting a fool because I will take you in the car and give you a spanking.
Right.
Whip your butt in the bathroom.
Right. And women don't like to be fools.
No. Oh, Lord.
I know that's right. We don't like it. We don't
because
like
if we're going to be a fool, we don't like surprises. If we think we're going to be a fool, we're going to act a fool before you do. We're going to act up. We're going to act up. And we're going to see who's going to be the biggest fool because the show ain't going to be
me. And men, that's why we're nosy. Because we don't want to be a fool.
And so Grace.
So that's why we in your phone.
Get out the phone. Get out the phone.
Don't use your face and be asleep. Because we'll go like this.
Oh, Lord.
While you sleep.
I saw something where the man was sleeping. He was sleeping and she took his finger while he was asleep to use his finger to unlock the phone. I was like,
why would you do that? I know some women are going to be calling me. I had to tell it.
Y'all not going to be.
Y'all need to stop.
I don't think people going to be really happy with. Folks, y'all going to be mad when we done with you.
Don't sleep. Don't use your face.
Why is you in it? Why is you in his phone?
You seek ye shall find. That's a show. We did a show on that. Remember, we did a show. And that's why that girl.
There was a song. Remember, there was a song you played. What's your password? How the song go?
What's your password?
It just popped in my head.
It was something like, what's your password? I'm not going to give it to you. Something like that.
I was like, I got a song about the password phones. That just goes to show how desperate we are for these relationships and control and power, trying to keep people.
And we don't want to be a fool.
Yeah, we don't want to be a fool. So Grace and Mercy, right?
Right.
Well,
we're going to help you be foolproof.
I love it. Yeah. I love it.
That was a good one. And we got this a long time ago.
Yeah.
We had this a long time ago before podcast was real popular.
Yeah. And
that's why we got so many views. But that was it. That was pretty much why we came with Foolproof. It was really for the women because we didn't want to look like that.
Yeah.
We going to help you.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to look at his phone.
Yeah.
You have to look at it. We're going to tell you.
That's going to be good,
you ain't got to look at the phone. But with that being said, so that was somebody that asked about that. The other thing we want to talk about is the difference between, this is somebody asking this, the difference between Grace and Mercy.
Ooh.
What's the difference between us? Can't you see? Well, actually, like you said on the last episode, they named us. We actually got the names who's who because we just had the show called The Grace and Mercy Show.
Right.
Not trying to be no religion or anything like that. It was just, we just wanted grace and mercy on our, really, it was at that time for our relationships.
Because we were extending a lot of grace and a lot of mercy during that time, that we were in a season of, it felt like of with a lot of grace and a lot of mercy. Yes. And we were like, there must be something here.
Right.
But we never thought about taking on the persona. Right. The personality
taking on those names.
Yeah, we didn't think about that, you know. So by, the audience saying, oh, I know who Grace is. I know who Mercy is. I was like, I didn't know we named ourselves, but okay. But after we went back and listened to some of the shows, you could actually hear the difference between the two.
The grace and the mercy.
And we're not going to always break this thing down. Like, you just have to understand, we're going to define it. I think we should define it so people know exactly what grace and mercy is. But as we go forth, you're just going to hear grace and mercy speak.
Yes.
That's it. The platform is about grace and mercy speaking on behalf of these situations and circumstances that you face in life. Mm-hmm. You know, and so then you take that and run with it however you want to.
Run.
Yeah.
And now we are going to be life coaches.
Oh, boy. Oh, so excited. I don't even know what a life coach is.
Me neither. But we're going to be certified in life coaching. We thought we were life coaches.
I was like, I got to live this life.
I thought you were
coach y'all up. I'm coaching. I thought that was good enough.
Right. But I guess we had to put entertainment. We had to put some type of, clause there because we didn't want you to run off and actually do what we said. Because y'all really didn't do it. I don't know. We have to pray about that. Yeah. But now we'll be actually certified in it, and we'll be able to talk and
do personal one-on-one group coaching
and things
like that. So if that's something, if that's the direction we want to go in, because that's going to be. That's a lot.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot.
Because we just taking on all of you guys.
But I think the point about that was really wanting the audience to know that. We're not doctors.
Nope.
We're not pastors.
Nope.
We're not missionaries. Give me some more words. What else?
We're not
think.
Prophetesses.
Prophetesses.
That's not even a word.
Prophetesses.
We're going to talk about that. Prophetesses.
Yeah, the T-E-S-S-E-S.
That's the woman. Prophetesses. I can't even say it.
We love y'all. That ain't a word. We love y'all.
It's a prophet. Not a prophetess.
Yeah, it's a whole lot going on in kind of
this church thing. But we're going to talk about that because it's a prophet.
Yeah, because folks getting run out of the church. People don't even want to go.
Right.
As soon as you mention church, they be like, deuces. I don't know nothing about. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'll be like, what have we done? What have we done?
They're all leaving.
They don't even want to be here.
Right? They don't.
Yeah, we're gonna demystify that whole thing so we can break it down because definitely separation has occurred because of the church and the things that I want to say we have done because I was in the church. I still go to church. It's not like I don't go to church anymore, but the religious part of the stuff.
That religious aspect.
I can't, girl. Away. Don't get me. I get so heated.
I know. I'm right with you.
Don't be coming up in here condemning me. Don't be coming up in here judging me. The Bible, I will whip out a script on you real quick. Yeah. Talk about judging. Don't judge me.
Just like that guy that DM'd me. Don't DM me with no mess.
Telling me I can't stand up and speak because I'm a woman. And
excuse me. He actually said that. We can't speak because we're women.
I was like, did we just go back
into time?
Yeah. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah. Because that was a no-no.
Yeah.
And, so that was.
The voice is the voice.
Yeah.
Why do you care where the voice comes? The voice is the voice. If you hear the voice call, and you hear the information come across this frequency, we're using this technology of speaking. It shouldn't matter who it's coming from as long as truth is truth.
Amen.
Am I off?
Not at all.
I'm just making sure. Am I off?
No. That's why I said, you'll get, blocked.
I think the words you used were kick rocks.
Yes, I did. I said
in a very loving way with a smile. It was so cute. I was like, she's so sweet.
I said you didn't get grace, you got mercy.
Yes, they didn't get grace.
Kick rocks.
Because I was looking for a scripture.
She brings a scripture about
somewhere about this.
Right.
Let me go find it.
I'm the one that'll fight you and cuss you out.
She said, I ain't got time for that. She said, let me cut through it real quick.
Jesus is still working on me. Yeah. But
me
Grace,
too.
You didn't get grace.
Me
Grace
too.
is going to come out a little scripture for you, not me.
Yeah.
So
So tell them about what does mercy mean?
Mercy is like giving you It's like almost, I think of a man on a string or on a rope.
Oh, okay.
It's like a man on a rope, and he's like on his way down, and he should be like on the ground dead, but a little bit of the rope kind of went up, and that's mercy.
And you like on your tippy toes?
And that's
mercy. You could be hung, but you're not hung.
Yet, but you deserve to be.
You deserve to be. Just in that moment.
Right.
That moment. And people need to look at that. It's that
really
moment.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's fire right there.
That's fire. And then grace comes in. There. Grace just comes in and kind of covers you.
Yeah. With grace comes like this and covers you. Mercy be like, you need
to get it together.
You need to starve right now.
We're going to be in the grave.
But I'm going to give you a crumb.
Yeah.
Or a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's mercy.
Yeah.
Because you don't deserve mercy.
Yeah.
It's like
you can't earn it. None of this you can earn. None of this you can work for. Nothing you can do anything to get grace added to your bank account.
Or mercy.
It's a gift.
It's a gift, you guys.
It's a gift given to us that allows us to continue to still function in this earth. You know, it's like it sustains us more than anything else.
Everything you got is by grace and mercy.
You know, I have to look it up, right, and Google it.
Google it.
So I Googled grace and mercy because I wanted to see how far or off we were, how aligned we were with what Google has.
You guys named us, and we kind of took on those names, that persona.
So it says grace. Grace is defined as courteous goodwill.
Yes, that's it.
Meaning it's not asked for nor deserved, but is freely given. Yeah. And mercy, on the other hand, and I wrote that. Wait, and it said that on the other hand, is the compassion and kindness shown to someone whom it is in one's power to punish or harm. So the person who's in the power,
I put you on a string or a rope, and I said, you can go down.
And it says it is an act meant to relieve someone of their suffering.
Wow. I told you I was right.
Yeah, you was. You had that one.
That's my personality. Because I want you to go down.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
She said, I want you to go down.
But I'm not. I'm showing you
a little grace, mercy.
I'm showing you mercy because I don't want you to go all the way down like that.
Yeah, no. And then from a biblical perspective, right? So I always go back and say, how far are we off from a Google? I'm always cross-comparing, right? Because we're in the middle.
Right.
We're right in the middle.
We're right in the middle.
And it says grace and mercy is an undeserved gift of God.
Wow.
It is a gift from him, and that's said it in Google. Mm-hmm. We can't earn it, and we surely don't deserve it. And his mercy is about not getting the punishment that you deserve.
Wow.
And that's from
deep.
That's from the judge's perspective. We're talking about the creator of the universe. Right? We have to make sure you guys understand who God really is. This is not just a figment of our imagination. This is the source that created.
Will you do it? Yeah, all of a sudden that just came to me.
Right, okay. But he is the creator.
He is the creator, and like a lot of people are like, oh, is he real? Is this and that?
I struggle with that. I struggle with that. Oh yeah, I struggle with that.
We gotta talk about that.
Oh yeah, I was like, God, it's not real.
Did you?
I did.
Grace.
Yes, I did.
See how it is? We all go through it.
I was like, if this Bible is real, why did this happen? If it's real, that was me.
Really?
All in God's face. I don't believe what you're saying because you said that if she ate from the apple, they was going to die, and they didn't die. That's the first lie. And I said that to the Lord.
Oh, no, you didn't. Mm-hmm. Did he come down?
Yeah, he did. He didn't. I didn't get no lightning.
Like this.
But he's so gracious and so loving and so merciful. He was like, you know what? She just needs information. She hasn't had an experience, and I had not had an experience. Yet. I was all head. I was all knowledge. I was all doing what I did in school. Mm-hmm. You know, let me learn about this, learn about that. And so it was this separation.
Right.
But once he broke that veil and it became a heart issue for me, I realized I was like, where have I been all my life? Where have you been all my life? Where you been all my life? Right. So yeah, I was that one.
To like a whole nother level.
I'm quick to be like, I'm not sure if I believe that.
Right.
Let me see. Show me proof.
Right.
I'm one of God's kids that I'm always like, let me test it and prove. let me test that and see how far I can go.
Right.
And see if it's right. I'm done with the testing, though, because I done got whooped. I done got all upside my head.
Right.
By myself. Not from him.
Right.
But by myself, by the circumstance that I put myself in because of the decisions that I made.
Right.
You know?
And that's what I tell people all the time. Have you tried Jesus? Have you tried the Lord? Have you tried, praying? Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Pray.
Yeah.
So that, I'm glad you said that. And I'm like that, the definition of that. Did I talk about life coach?
We did.
We did?
Yeah.
I'm so excited about being
a coach. Me too. I'm excited.
At first I was like, oh no, but I'm like, I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. And then, one thing we wanted to talk about was, doing more of the, what is this? The talking to each other, things like, on TV, YouTube. Mm-hmm. We wanted to do more of the YouTube and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. One thing we want, people have been asking us about is our health, working out and things like that. Mm-hmm. And I should have mentioned that when you were talking about your gym, but I'm going to be doing a transformation.
Oh, that's going to be so exciting.
I'm doing a transformation. Yeah. And it's because, I'm on YouTube, I'm on different things, I'm showing myself now. Mm-hmm. Now I want to, work out more, do some things and things like that. And it's a lot of people that are in my same predicament. Uh-huh. So I'm going to try to work out. I was just going to go straight to the tummy tuck. Straight to the mommy makeover.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, don't get too proud because as soon as I can, no results. Tummy tuck. So I'm excited.
Fix this and tuck that a little bit. Transformation, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of help.
And then we're going to talk to you about your transformation because you did a physical transformation yourself.
I'm telling you, my life is a book. It's just a book of changes.
Yes.
I was 204 pounds.
No.
204. I'm only 5'4".
No.
204 pounds for many, many, many years.
Yes.
Okay, and then I kept saying, I'll lose the weight after I had the baby. I'll get it off. Yeah. The girl was 14. She was 10, I think, when I finally was like, okay, she's 10 years old. I still ain't lost this weight.
Right.
And I had to do some soul searching to get it off. And then not only that, once I got it off, though, it's been easy to maintain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about being healthy and things like that. You did it for yourself. Not for the man, ladies.
And, and people always ask me, how did I lose the weight? And I think about that and they go, you working out, that's fine, and exercise, but it really is, and I hate to say it, it goes back to what's on your mind? Yeah. Because that's where the weight really is.
Is in your mind.
It's in your mind. Because once I lost the stress and the pressure, the things that was going on in my mind, the weight just fell off naturally. I was like, I didn't do anything different. Not really. Really? I still eat what I want to eat.
Yeah. But then you started working out. You did put yourself in some type of regimen, working out.
I love to fight. So
yeah,
I box. I get it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knock them out.
Yeah.
And that was another thing we were talking about. We want to get a weight trainer on here, like a personal trainer to talk to our audience. Yeah. Because we got a lot that, I remember you were selling something. It was some kind of juice.
Bio something. I forgot.
And then it was like people that watched it and wanted to know about it and things of that nature. So we know we have those viewers that want to know, what are we doing? How can I lose this weight? You guys look great. How can I get to that level where you guys are? Yeah. And I said, okay. Well, we want to keep that on forefront. And that's why I'm going to do my transformation in front of the world.
I hear Lil Birdie said, don't forget it was apple cider vinegar too, Ty. So it was weight off of here, but we got to talk about it. Was like apple cider vinegar. I'm just giving them a tip because if anybody's like, what do you have right now that you can give me? Get you some apple cider vinegar.
You either can take it to the head,
put a little water,
or you can put it in some water.
Put a little water, drink it down, and I tell you, I do it 3 times a day.
Do you?
I do it 3 times a day.
And I just do it once in the morning, and it really helps me.
It does.
It helps with the blood pressure for one. I didn't know that. And we're not just saying that, people. Google it. It also helps with your appetite. It suppresses appetite.
Suppresses your appetite. Yeah.
It does, guys.
Yeah, it controls that thing.
Yeah.
Because it can get out of control.
It sure
especially
can.
If you're not feeling good or, use the food as comfort food.
Yes.
That's what I found. Like if I'm starving or I'm hungry, I'm going to go eat the world, I'll go have a little shot of apple cider vinegar. It'll tone that thing down.
Okay.
So then when I go eat, I'm not like
Yes.
Eating the whole table.
Yes.
Of food. Because I could eat.
So true.
One thing I can do, I can eat.
I can eat too.
I love food.
I do too. Food is my friend.
Yes, I love to try different foods.
Me too. Oh,
yeah, I'm a
foodie.
foodie.
On there too.
Oh,
that'll be fun too.
We need to bring like a caterer in because you need a cook.
I do.
You need a cook, and you
really
need to cook. You need somebody to come in here and cook for you 2 and 3 times a week.
I really do.
Yeah,
I do not cook. Don't even ask. So, definitely don't even ask. So definitely, okay, and that was it. Oh, and so we're going to start doing this once a week.
Okay.
You can find us on YouTube now. All of the different places where podcasts are on our voice. So they can still get us on Apple and things of that nature, but it was just our voice.
Yeah.
But if you want to see what we look like, you have to go on YouTube.
Yeah,
and we're not going to do too much on Facebook, but we're going to give like clippings and things of that nature.
Okay.
So, okay, well, that's it for me. And now you can do our little, what is it? Your little verse.
You want to close out with a scripture? We used to do our
verses. I wonder if everyone remembers how we had verses at the end of our show.
So I think I'm going to stick with the same verbiage, that we started with last week.
Yes.
Right, which 2022 is really all about transformation.
Yeah.
And if we're going to be in a season of transforming and taking the fruit from that transformation into that new season, right? Because that's really what we're after. We've gone through a process in the wilderness. We have fruit. Now we're going to use that fruit in this next season, right? But everybody's in a different place. But we're going to call this kind of the year of transformation.
Yeah.
And so I always support that with, and I gave, I think last time, Romans 12:2, but that was from the Message Bible that I read, which I love. I love that too because it just really speaks English.
And I was like, where thou and all that.
I know, but I'm a King James girl. I love some King James. So I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two real quick because as we close out. So Romans 12:2, and I believe this is the King James says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect, and the perfect will of God." Right? And then if you go back to the Message, and I'm going to say it one more time because I think it's really impactful. It says, don't become so well adjusted to your own culture that you fit into without even thinking.
Right.
Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what he wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you,
right,
always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God gives the best. God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you.
Wow.
That's so beautiful.
That's a show in itself.
That is so beautiful.
The culture around
and that's in the word. Like,
yes.
That's so good.
That's like the culture around you. That's the people around you.
It's telling you.
Be careful who the people you have around you.
And people going to say, well, I live on this earth. Well, we're going to tell you how you can still live on this earth, but being not conformed to what the world's views and ways are, and how you can live
or people
above
around
that.
You that's negative.
Yeah.
That's really what it's trying to say.
Yeah.
It's really trying to say, stay away from negative people or people that's, bringing you down. I tell you, the Bible is the oldest book that we're still reading. And it has everything you need.
It's the Constitution. It really is. Right. I try not to call it the Bible because people put that in a religious context. But I'd be like, it's really like the Constitution. If you look at the United States Constitution, and it's so funny because people learn that, they read about it, they're quoted, talk about my rights.
Right.
Okay, that's cool, but it was, where it came from, right? Y'all know where it came from. Okay, so let's go back to the original Constitution for life.
Yeah.
Like, we study everything else, but we don't study how to live this life. Like, I think we're missing a really huge piece.
Definitely.
So let's call it the Constitution for us, because that's what it is.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So until next week, we're going to have, do you know where we're going to kick off for the next show?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, y'all be surprised.
Be surprised.